SPOM SET D P4 MCQ Digital Ecosystem and Controls. Which of the following is not a benefit of IT governance? Opportunity internal audit, optimal utilization of IT resources, enhanced satisfaction level of users with IT services, better cost performance of IT. Not a benefits. So it's a opportunity internal audit. Second, which of the following is not considered as key governance? Not a key governance. Practice of governance of IT. Evaluate, create, direct, monitor. So answer is B, create. Which of the following is not considered a key function of IT steering committee? Not considered a key function of IT steering committee. Establish the size and scope of IT functions. Review the status of IS plan. Report the board of directors, providing stability and overcoming any limitations. So the answer is T, providing stability and overcoming any limitation of organizational structures. Which of the following is not a misconception about COVID? Not a full description of whole IT environment. Not a framework. Does not make any IT related. Does not make any HR related. Not make any HR related. Which of the following will not be considered as a component of governance system as per COVID? Not considered. Organization structure, principal policy, process, deployment management. As per the policy of a company, every application should have a unique user ID and two-factor authentication. It's information security management. Which of the following will not be considered as an assets in case a company is planning to implement a GRC, customer data, no, SAP software, no, Microsoft license, no, investment detail. A company is using a pirated license of software. It's a compliant risk. Answer is B. A company has given AMC to a vendor to resolve all complaints related to hardware and other device. This is an example of which type of it's a given AMC to vendor. So it's a C, transfer risk. In which type of malicious attack does one user or computer pretend to be another user? It's a masquerading attack. Which of the following is not true? Not true for an internal control system, facilitating the effectiveness, no. Assist compliance with applicable law, no. Assist interconnectivity with vendors, yes. Safeguarding of assets, no. Which of the following is not a benefit of implementing ERM in an organization? Aligning risk appetite in a strategy, providing absolute assurance, no. Absolute, not a benefit. Absolute assurance. In COSO framework, what does the control environment component represent? The foundation for risk COSO framework, control environment. It's a foundation for risk and control perspective based on the value analytics, the process for setting a specific business objective, no. Identifying potential event impacting the business, no. Monitoring the outcome of risk management studies, no. So the answer is A. In the PIML cycle, what is the primary objective? Primary objective implement phase. Getting board approval, establishing a standard and checking existing control, identifying intended benefits of the tool, monitoring risk performance indicators. So answer is B. Establishing a standard and checking existing control. Which of the following is the main objective of information system? To secure data, to convert data into meaningful information, to provide network infrastructure, no. To monitor system performance, no. What is the primary function of an information security policy? Information security policy. To define rule or secure access to information assets, yes. To upgrade system hardware, no. To develop marketing strategy for IT service, no. To train the employee, no. So the answer is A. Which of the following is not a method of validating the proposal of vendors? Checklist, point scoring and analysis, public evaluation report, public copyright violations. So the answer is D, copyright violation. Which model of system development methodology is used to develop a small or pilot version of part or all of the system? So prototype model, incremental model, waterfall model, agile model. So the answer is A, prototype model. Which of the following system development methodology is focused on quick development and delivery? Quick development and delivery. Spiral model, rapid application model, waterfall model, agile model, rapid application model. 20. Installation of firewall in the system of an office is an example of which type of control? Installation of firewalls, preventing control. Job scheduling. Job scheduling is an example of which type of control? Operation system access control, physical access control, network access control, environmental control. A, operating system. Which of the following is not part of application control framework? Not part of application control. Boundary control, communication control, operation management control, processing control, operation management. Which of the following best describes the primary function of business intelligence tools? Designing software for customer relationship management system, collecting, processing, and analyzing large amount of data from various sources to aid decision making, developing enterprise resource planning application for business efficiency. D, creating social media post. It's collecting, processing, and analyzing large amount of data. Which chart type in Power BI helps visualize data proportion and is especially useful for displaying the component that make up a total value? So bar chart, no. Line chart, no. It's for trend. Donut chart, yes. It's a pie chart. Column chart, no. Which is most accurate about AI? AI is solely about creating machines. No. AI is primary goal to develop system that can only store information. No. AI advancement help in transforming various industry and enabling machine to perform tasks requiring human intelligence. Yes. AI is limited to simple automation. No. Which of the following system best described as blockchain? It is centralized system for securely storing data that can easily modified when is required. No. It is digital ledger that relies on trusted third party for transactions verification. No. It is shared, decentralized, and append only ledgers. So the answer is C. Which of the following is true about cloud computing? So cloud computing relies solely on single physical device for storage and processing. B, it allows the use of applications and data storage by the internet without the need for direct management and underlying infrastructure. Yes. Which of the following statement accurately described big data? Big data refers to any type of data stored in traditional database. No. Big data involves large, complex data sets that traditional data processing tool struggles to handle. Yes. Big data exclusively consists of social media. No. Big data is characterized by 3 V.V.I volume. No. 29. Which of the following is a core characteristic of artificial intelligence in transforming industries? AI solely focus solely on automated manual tasks. AI system rely on hard AI enable machine to learn, adapt. Make intelligent decision about on data. What is the primary objective of firewall? So it's to prevent unauthorized access or from private network by monitoring and controlling information. Which of the following domains of COVID 5 covers areas such as operational delivery and support of IT services, including security within the IT system. Operational delivery and support of A. Align, plan and organize. B. Build, acquire, implement. C. Deliver, service and support. D. Monitor, evaluate and access. Operational delivery and support. The answer is C. DSS. Deliver, service and support. Which of the following domain of COVID-5 address the overall organization strategy and supporting IT related activities? So it's ally, plan, organize. Answer is A. A governance system typically refers to all the means and mechanism that will enable slash in an enterprise to have an organized mechanism to satisfy specific enterprise objective, multiple stakeholders, yes, several process, intrinsic goals, numerous products, no, multiple stakeholders. Which of the following IT process contained in the deliver, service and support DSS? It's DSS01. Answer is D. COBIT is a framework for the slash and slash of information and technology aimed at the whole enterprise. It's a governance and management. Answer is B. 6. The objectives of internal control is to enable an organization to manage its challenges or disruptions seamlessly. Identify which of the following is not an objective of internal control. Compliance with applicable laws and regulation, yes, it's objective. Meeting sales agent, no, it's not an objective. Reliability of internal and external financial reporting is subjective. Effectiveness and efficiency of operation is subjective. 7. When TX Unlimited decided to adopt automation to support its critical business processes, it's exposed itself to a number of risks. One risk that the automated process could lead to a breakdown in internal process, people and system is a type of operational risk, financial risk, strategic risk, compliance risk is A. Day-to-day risk. Operational risk. A huge oil spill from an oil well run by ABC Petroleum, one of the largest oil companies in the world, resulted in an excess environmental damage of about $20 billion. The company spent an amount of $2 billion on promotional ads, informing the world that it is an environmental friendly company. The promotional advertisement was done to prevent the company from which damages? Strategic, operational, financial, reputational. It's a reputational. Risk management enables an organization in various manners except one. Choose the correct answer. A. To evaluate all the risk at enterprise level. B. Monitor mitigation action. C. Measures and manage the risk. D. Organizing the risk. So it's D. Organizing the risk. Mr. X has set up his new business of manufacturing color pens. He is well aware of the various kinds of risk involved in business. However, he is unintentionally violated some industry regulations while setting up his business. Which category of the risk does he refers to? Strategic, financial, compliance, operational? It's compliance risk. Enterprise risk management (ERM) framework consists of interrelated components that are used to identify events that are relevant to the organization's objective. Identify which of the following is not a component of ERM. Which is not component? Internal environment, it's a component. Organizational chart, it is not. Objective setting, yes. Event identification, yes. Mr. Anil is working with XYZ company that is under the process of adopting enterprise resource management ERM framework. He prepared a list of policies and procedures that need to be established and executed to ensure that risk responses that management selected are effectively carried out. Which component of ERM is referred here during his activity? So we have a list of policy and procedures that need to be established: risk assessment, control activities, information communication, monitoring. So it's P, control activities. No. Mr. Anil is working with expired under a process. That he prepared a list of policy and procedure that need to be established and executed to ensure that risk response that management selected are effectively carried out. It's not B. It's D, monitoring. Answer is D. In COSO ERM cube which are the policies and procedures? Policy and procedure that are established and executed to help ensure that the risk response that management selected are effectively carried out in COSO ERM framework. It's a control activities. Which of the following are the benefits of integrating ERM throughout the organization? Choose the odd one. Increasing positive outcome and reduce negative surprise. No. Reduce performance variability and maximize disruptions. It's odd one, yes. And improve resource deployment and enhancement source allocation. No. Enhance surprise resilience. Not only to survive but allocation. No. Which of the following principles for performance provides the composite view of risk that an organization faces relative to business objective? Implementation of risk response, development of portfolio views, prioritization of risk, formulation of business objectives. So it's B, development of portfolio views. 16. ABC Limited carries out fire drills in its company every 6 months, whereby a fire-like situation is simulated and the preparedness of the organization and its personnel for facing disaster is verified under business continuity management. Which type of plan does this refer to? Emergency plan, test plan, backup plan, recovery plan. It's carry out drills every 6 months where fire like situation simulated and preparedness facing disaster is verified. It's a B, test plan. Which of the following document is not classified as being part of the business continuity management system? The risk assessment report, incident log, local authority risk register, performance analysis report. D, performance analysis report. Which of the following does not form part of business continuity management BCM cycle? Information collection, development and implementation, testing and review, recruiting. The answer is D, recruiting. Which of the following statement is incorrect? A full backup captures all files on the disk or within the folder selected for backup. It's correct. The mirror backup is clean and does not maintain old and obsolete files. It's correct. With differential backups, one full backup is done first and subsequent backups runs are the changes made since the last full backup. This is correct. Incremental backup consume the most storage space as compared to full. No, it's not correct. ABC Limited has installed LHJ backup system whereby the data is backed almost every second, anytime, from live environment to the backup drive. Which type of backup has ABC Limited implemented? Full backup, incremental backup, differential backup, mirror backup. D, mirror backup. Which of the following phase of system development life cycle SDLC involves the determination of users' needs of the proposed system, system analysis, system planning, system designing, system implementation, system analysis. Determination of user needs. The following are definition of various feasibility study used in system development life cycle. SDLC is the solution viably financially? Does the project provide return on investment ROI? How will the solution work? Is the solution permissible? The term used for various dimensions of feasibility study is given below. A. Legal feasibility. B. Operational feasibility. C. Economic feasibility. D. Financial feasibility. Choose the correct option and determine the correct match. So is the solution by यहाँ देखते हैं legal feasibility. So legal feasibility, the solution permissible. How will solution work? So it should be 4. And operational feasibility. Operational feasibility, how will the solution work? Yes, daily, day to day. 3B. Economic feasibility. Economic feasibility is the solution viable financially? Does the project provide a return on investment? So it's economic 2C. And financial feasibility, viable financial. So the answer is A. In an organization, as most of the information system requires some modification after development, the system maintenance phase becomes one of the important aspects of SDLC. There are different categories of maintenance, which are scheduled, adaptive, corrective, rescue, preventive, and perfective. Which of the following is not correct about these categories of maintenance? Scheduled maintenance is planned to ensure operational continuity and avoidance of anticipated risk. This is correct. Rescue maintenance deals with undetected malfunctions that require immediate troubleshooting solution. This is correct. Adaptive maintenance mainly deals with accommodation to the new or changed user requirement and concern function enhancement to the system. No, this is not correct. Corrective maintenance deals with fixing bugs in the code or defect found during the execution. This is correct. So this is not correct. ABC Limited is proposing to introduce the fitness awareness amongst its employees by gifting Fitbit gadget to all employees. Fitness awareness to all employees and giving target for personal fitness. The management wants to evaluate the feasibility of this initiative. Which dimension is tested? Feasibility of initiative: technical, economical, operational, behavior. It's B. Following are the different types of testing done during the system testing phase of SDLC. A. Regression testing. B. Integration testing. C. System testing. D. Unit testing. The activity carried out under these testing activities are mentioned below. An activity of software testing in which individual software modules are combined and tested as a group. A process in which software and other system elements are tested as a whole. Ensure that changes or correction in the software have not introduced a new fault. To test if individual units of the source codes are fit. So it's correct match. Pick the correct match. So an activity of software testing in which individual software modules are combined and tested as a group. It's integration testing, and a process in which software and other system elements are tested as a whole. It's a system testing. So 2C, 2C, and 1B. 2C, 1B. 2C, no. So the answer is B. Which of the following is true about a spiral model? A spiral model, which is true. It combines feature of the prototyping model and waterfall model. It combines feature of prototyping model and RAD model. It combines feature of waterfall model and RAD model. It is intended for small and simple. It's a prototyping model and waterfall model. During systematic acquisition in STLC, the top management of an enterprise should establish acquisition standard that addresses the security and reliability issue as per current state of the art development standards. Which of the following is not considered while focusing on acquisition standard? Address the security reliability issue as per current state of art development. Ensuring security, reliability, and functionality already built into a product. Ensuring managers complete review of appropriate vendors, contract, and licensing. Request for proposal, soliciting bids when acquiring of the self or third-party software. To select the programming techniques and language to be used for system development. So it's D. SoftTech, a software development company, has clients in many fields like pharmaceutical, educational institute, health industry, etc. The company follows an approach to develop the software. By releasing multiple versions wherein the product is decomposed into a number of components and each component is delivered to the client on its completion. Each component is delivered to the client. Identify the systematic development approach adopted by SoftTech. The waterfall, the prototype model, the spiral model, the incremental model. Among various system development methodology, a software development model that combines iterative and incremental methods is agile. Which of the following is not a strength of RAD? Possibility of quick initial review, possibly a constant integration, isolate problems and encourage customers' feedback, provide the ability to rapidly change system design as demanded by users, enhance the risk avoidance. Enhance the risk avoidance is not a strength. Identify from the following controls of information system that deals with framing of high-level IT policies, procedure, and standard on a holistic view. A. Management control, B. Environmental control, C. Access control, D. Physical control. It's A. Management control. Mr. Amit is an auditor of company XYZ. While evaluating control over ERP system, he had to audit the control which were administered through computer center, computer operation group, and built-in operation system controls. Which of the following controls are referred here? Through computer. Environmental control, application control, management control, audit control. So it's A. Environmental control. Mr. Y used duplicate keys to enter in the prohibited area zone of JKS Limited company and stole some important documents of the company. Which of the following controls you think has been compromised to make such an incident able? environmental control, physical access control, network access control, logical access control. It's a physical access control. Output controls are responsible to ensure that the data delivered to users will be formatted and delivered in a consistent and secured manner. Which of the following does not fall under the purview of output control? Spooling, report distribution control, assets safeguarding, control over printing, asset safeguarding. Assurance management controls involve various functions that ensure that the development, implementation, operation, and maintenance of information system conform to quality standards. With which scope of the controls in mind, what do you think is not true about quality assurance management controls? Auditors might use interview, observations, and review of documentation to evaluate how well quality assurance personnel perform their monitoring roles. Correct. Auditor might evaluate how well quality assurance personnel make recommendations for improved standard or processes through interviews, observation, and review of documentations. True. Auditor can evaluate how well quality assurance personnel undertakes the reporting function and training through interview, observation, and review of documentation. True. Auditor check whether the organization that have been audited have appropriate high quality disaster recovery plan in place or not. What is not true? The answer should be D. An IS auditor is using an audit tool that involves embedding audit software modules within a host application system. It's system control audit review file. In an organization ABC Limited, the adherence of policy and procedure and standard as defined by the management are required to be followed, and accountant Mr. X, due to enmity, misused his access rights, blah blah blah. Which of the following audit tool used by Mr. B? So auditor Mr. B for form to embed an audit software module into host application software. It's B, system control audit review file. Which of the following is not an advantage of continuous assisted audit techniques? CAAT. Not an advantage of CAAT. Evaluate the integrity of an application, timely, comprehensive, and detailed auditing, analyze aging of transaction files, no need of prior knowledge and experience of working with CAT. That's not an advantage. An IS auditor used concurrent audit technique to check whether the accounting system of an organization is restricting the cash payment in excess of 10,000 or not by creations of dummy entities. Identify from the following concurrent audit techniques which will be useful in this case. Cash payment in excess of 10,000. Use of system control audit review file, no. Use of integrated test facility, yes. Use of continuous and intermittent simulations, no. Use of snapshot, no. Answer is B. Mr. Ankit, an IS auditor of ABC Limited, wants to collect evidence based on system users' profiles. To perform this activity, he has collected data from log files. Which of the following audit techniques is being used by the IS auditor to achieve these objectives? It's SCAR, System Control Audit Review File. Mr. Neeraj is working on a project on healthcare system where he has to perform data analysis on database of
patient of last 5 years in ABC hospital. The hospital provided him inconsistent data. The hospital provided him inconsistent data with lots of errors, duplicate and missing values. He has to apply various techniques to get rid of these anomalies, identify from the following processes which he can use to get rid of these anomalies. Clearing of data, selection of data, integration of data, data visualization, it's cleaning of data. The key provisions of IT related offenses are for the smooth working of bank, in purview of same, what is the primary objective of SPI? Protecting computer software, no. Securing critical information, no. Sensitive personal information, yes. Identifying sensitive information, no. SPI. Which of the following is not type of data analytic techniques? It's descriptive, yes. It's a data analytic techniques. Deductive, no. Predictive, yes. Descriptive, yes. Answer is B, not a data type. What does the term data security encompass? It is the protection of physical assets of an organization. No, it provides tool and policies to restrict access to the data. No, it is to ensure the integrity of data. Yes, it is guideline for how data should be collected or handled based on its sensitivity and importance. No, ABC Corporation Bank strictly follows the policy of sensitive personal information. Choose the attribute that not defined as sensitive personal information. Home address is not a sensitive. Password, yes, it is. Financial information, yes, it is. Biometric information, yes, it is. It is not. Which of the following charts shows the whole data into propositions and is used to display various propositions that make up total final value? Whole data into pie chart, no. This B. What refers to the information required to enhance business decision making activities? Enhance business decision making activity is business intelligence. B. Which of the following is not usage of BI tools? Reduce business cost, no. Generation of automatic reports, no. Compatibility, no. Distributed data, yes. Following are the various phases involved in business intelligence life cycle. Create BI, analyze business requirements, design data models, design the physical schema, build the database. Pick the correct sequence. So correct create BI, no. Analyze, no. Design data. It's first it analyze business requirements, then design data model, and third it should be design the physical schema, then create BI, and then build the data warehouse. So the answer should be 2 3 4 1 5. 2 3 4 5. No, 2 3 4 5 1. 2 3 4 5 1. The answer should be C. In which phase of business intelligence life cycle metadata is created? Creation of BI project structure. Komal, a technical product developer at FAGO Limited, suggested that the company to manufacture a model of self-driving car based on image and text recognition. This is a good example of artificial intelligence, expert system, no cloud computing, no mobile computing. Which of the following is not service provided by infrastructure as a service model of cloud computing? Load balancer, storage, network, application framework. Which of the following instance of cloud computing is being used by Amazon Web Service? Infrastructure as a service, yes. Storage as a service, network as a service, software as a service, infrastructure as a service. Which of the following is not an advantage of cloud computing? Improve flexibility, streamline business process, reduce capital costs. No, the answer should be C. In cloud computing, which instance of software as service allows user to explore functionality of web services such as Google Maps, payroll processing, and credit card processing services? Testing as a service, communication as a service, data as a service, API as a service, API as a service. Mr. X is buying clothes for his kids at Royal showrooms. He makes payment using Vim app. It's a which is an example of. It's a UPI app. Vim. It's a UPI. An IoT network is a collection of. It's a interconnected devices. Which of the following statement are true while using the credit card? No immediate payment is required. Linked with the bank account of the user. Cash flow is immediately impacted. Payment can be made at the end of the month. Choose the correct option. Which are true using credit card. So no immediate payment is required, correct? It's a credit. And linked with bank account of the users, correct. Cash flow is immediately impacted. No payment can be made at the end of the month. No. Which of the following is not a disadvantage of a e-business? Not a disadvantage of e-business. High startup cost, cultural impediments to a e-business, low barrier to entry, security concern, not a disadvantage. It's C, low barrier to entry. Which of the following is not true about mobile computing? Not true about mobile computing. Enable the organization to improve the effectiveness of management, improve the transaction process, facilitates excellent communication and information accessibility, prevent fraudulent transactions. Answer is D. Which of the following is not a principle of governance framework? A. Based on conceptual model. B. Rigid and inflexible. C. Open and flexible. D. Aligned to major standards. B. Rigid and inflexible. The primary goal of enterprise governance is to focus solely on IT governance, no, ensure resources are used irresponsibly, no, provide strategic direction and ensure objectives are achieved, yes, neglect accountability, no. What does IT governance aim to achieve? Direction and control of IT activities to achieve business objectives. We focus only on IT departments' performance. Replace corporate governance entirely, no. Eliminate management oversight in IT, no. So the answer is A. Which of the following benefit is not typically associated with IT governance? Increased user satisfaction with IT services, no. Improved business agility, no. Guaranteed elimination of all business risk. This, which of the benefits is not? Answer is C. According to the textbook, a governance system should clearly distinguish between governance and management activity, strategic and tactical management, risk and opportunities, management and operational decision. So the answer is A. B. Governance and management activity. What is the role of IT steering committee? Approve and monitor key IT projects. Yes. Eliminate all IT related risks. No. Focus solely on financial audits. No. Design IT infrastructure. No. Answer is E. Which of the following framework is specifically focused on IT service management? ITSM, COBIT, no, ITILS, ISO, no, EGIT, no. Which principle of COBIT ensure that enterprise goals are evaluated, directed, and monitored? EDM. Tailored to enterprise needs, uh, end-to-end governance system, C holistic approach, D governance distinct from management. Answer is D. The COVID core model includes which domain for managing IT risk? IT risk for EDM. APO, DSS, no, monitor, evaluate, yes, MEA, no, evaluate, direct, and monitor EDM. What is the main focus of the ISO 27001 IEC standards? IT infrastructure design, information security management, yes. Software development, no. IT project budgeting, no. Information security management. What does EGIT stand for in the context of IT governance? It's enterprise governance of IT. Which of the following is not a component of governance system as per COVID? Process, culture and behaviors, external marketing strategy, service infrastructure and applications. External marketing. The ITIL dimension value streams and processes focus on regulatory compliance only, no. Integrated organizational operations, yes. Isolated technology monitoring, no. User feedback analysis, no. Which of the following is example of a regulatory framework aligning to corporate governance? It's clause 49 listing requirement of SEBI. Which benefit is associated with implementing IT compliance under ISO 27001? Guaranteed elimination of all cyber risk. No. Increased employee satisfaction with performance review. No. Establishing a risk aware organizational approach. Yes. Developing all application in house. No. Which of the following is not a key component of GRC? Governance is G. Recruitment, no. Risk R. Compliance, C. What is the primary purpose of governance in the GRC framework? To identify a potential risk in the IT system, no. To ensure strategic direction, monitoring, and evaluation of outcome, yes. To control all financial processes of an organization, no. To implement automated internal control, no. Which of the following is an example of inherent risk? Risk arising after initial control, no. Risk calculated with all control mechanism in place. Risk of a hurricane destroying physical assets. Risk of collusion between employee. So the answer is C. What does the CIA means? In information security stand for confidentiality, integrity, accountability, no. Confidentiality, integrity, availability, yes. A vulnerability in system is best described as an intentional attack on the system, a weakness in safeguard, a weakness in safeguards that exposes the system to threats. The answer is B. In the context of GRC, residual risk. Residual risk is the remaining risk after implementing control. The risk eliminated after applying all controls. No, the remaining risk after implementing control. Yes, the B. Answer is B. Which of the following is an example of malicious software? Malware. Firewall, no. Rootkit, yes. VPN, no. Authentication token, no. The four T's of risk management strategy includes transfer, terminate, tolerate, treat, yes. Track, no. Tolerate, terminate, transfer, test, no. Transfer, treat, test, transform, no. What does firewall primarily do? Encrypt all internal data, no. Inspect and regulate network traffic based on rules, yes. Replace antivirus software, no. Control physical access to servers, no. Which of the following best describes compliance risk? Risk from uncertainty, risk from non-adherence to laws, regulation, or internal policy. Which control activity involves comparing and verifying transaction to ensure accuracy? Which control activity? Comparing and verifying transaction to ensure accuracy. Authorizations, reconciliation, segregation of duties, monitoring. B. Reconciliation. In the COSO ERM framework, which risk type focus on strategic objective, strategic risk? What is an example of DOS attack? Denial of service attack. Unauthorized access to financial data. Overwhelming a server with request to make it inaccessible, yes. Spoofing a user's credential, no. Introducing a Trojan horse into the system, no. Which of the following is limitation of internal control? To provide absolute assurance, no. They cannot mitigate compliance risk, no. They are prone to management override and collusion, yes. They are not applicable in digital ecosystem. Management override control and collusion. Which step in risk assessment? Which step in risk assessment evaluate the probability of threat exploiting a vulnerability? Risk categorization, risk monitoring, risk analysis, risk determination, risk analysis. Which of the following is the foundation of ERM framework? Foundation of ERM framework is B. Control environment. The concept of risk appetite in ERM refers to the probability of risk occurrence, the total loss an entity is willing to face, the level of risk an organization is willing to accept in pursuit of objectives. The answer is C. What does COSO ERM cube represents? A visual structure that links objectives, components, and organizational levels. The answer is A. Step-by-step guide, a framework for financial risk, a cube illustrating IT specific controls. No. Which of the following is not an 8 components of OSO ERM framework? Risk assessment, internal environment, performance management, no. Control activity, yes. Risk internal environment, yes. Risk assessment, yes. The answer is C. Not one of the 8 components. What is the primary purpose of event identifications in ERM? Developing mitigation strategies, no. Identifying opportunities and risk that may impact objectives. Answer is A. B. In the COSO ERM framework, monitoring ensures that risk mitigation strategies are implemented effectively. ERM processes are dynamically updated to suit changing conditions. Control activity aligned to organizational goals. Risk tolerance levels remains constant. In the COSO ERM framework, monitoring ensures that ERM processes are dynamically updated to suit changing conditions. So the answer is C. Which of the following is best describes portfolio views? A composite view of all risk affecting the organization relating to its objectives. Yes. Detailed report of financial risk only, no. portfolio of investment for risk diversification. No, a summary of legal compliance requirement. No. So the answer is A. Risk tolerance differs from risk appetite. Yes, it's a differ from risk appetite. Tolerance measures the acceptable loss. Appetite measures acceptable risk level. Yes, appetite measures appetite measures loss. Tolerance measures financial impact. No, tolerance is qualitative. Appetite is quantitative. Mhm. Tolerance relates to daily risk. Appetite relates to external risk. No. So the answer is A. Tolerance measures to acceptable loss, and appetite measures acceptable level of risk. What is significance of governance and culture in COSO ERM 2017? Ensure compliance with IT regulations, sets the tone at the top. So the answer is A. B. Which of the following is a principle under review and revision? Identifying new opportunity, no, assessing substantial changes, yes, developing a appetite statement, no, aligning risk appetite with objective, no. So the answer is B. In the PIML, plan, implement, measure, learn methodology, major focus on setting objectives for the ERM framework, no, reviewing risk control effectiveness, major, it's a risk, and embedding risk aware culture, defining risk tolerance level, no, adopting suitable risk assessment tool, no, reviewing risk and embedding risk review culture. So the answer is B. The relationship between ERM and internal control. ERM focuses on compliance only. No, while internal control is focused on opportunities. Internal control ensure risk response implementation, while ERM takes a holistic approach. Both are mutually exclusive. ERM addresses internal issues, while internal control addresses external factors. No, internal control ensure risk response implementations, while ERM takes a holistic approach. So the answer is B. Risk response involve all of the following except avoiding risk, sharing risk, ignoring risk, mitigating risk. The answer is A. C. Ignoring risks. COSO ERM 2017 emphasized the importance of integrating risk with IT governance structures, stakeholder reporting process, strategy and performance, yes, regulatory compliance audit. No. Which of the following is a key benefits of implementing ERM? Which of the following is key benefits of implementing ERM? Complete complete elimination of risk, improved resource deployment and allocation, yes, guaranteed compliance with all laws, no, prevention of all operational surprises, no. So the answer is B. Which of the following is not a component of an information system? Hardware, people, culture, network. So the answer should be C. Culture. Hardware is the component of information system. People is network is, yes. What does CIA? CIA means confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So the answer is A. The primary goal The primary goal of an information security policy, IS policy, is protect intellectual property only. No, define a specific technology to be used. No, protect information assets and ensure business continuity. Reduce the cost of IT infrastructure. A firewall is used for encrypt data stored in database. No, restrict unauthorized access to or from a network? Yes. Monitor employee productivity? No. Generate data backup automatically? No. So answer is B. Which type of information is considered sensitive and needs protection? Customer data and email address, strategic business plan, financial records, and pricing strategy. These all are sensitive. So all of them. What is the primary function of an information security officer? What is the role of IS officer? Monitor financial activity in the organization. No. Create and enforce the organized information security policy. Yes. Conduct software update. No. Design marketing campaign. No. So the answer is B. Which principle of information security ensure that data is accessible? Data is accessible to the authorized user when needed. Confidentiality, no. Protect data. Integrity, no. Availability, yes. The answer is C. The term human errors or failures in information security refers to human errors or failures, sabotage by employee, no. Unintentional mistakes such as misconfiguration or omission. The answer is B. Hacking, no. Loss of sensitive data, no. Which of the following is an example of technical security measure? Employee training programs, no. Firewall and intrusion detective system, yes. Physical lock, no. Regular information security audit, no. Which of the following is not a step in the information security policy life cycle? Development, enforcement, reassessment, marketing. So the marketing. What does an intrusion detection system do? IDS. Prevent unauthorized access to network. No. Detect and alert about possible security breaches. Yes. Recover lost data. No. Block malware before it infiltrates a system. No. Before it infiltrates a system. No. Which of the following set out rules for the acceptable use of email and internet service? User security policy, no. Acceptable usage policy, yes. Network and system information classification policy. So the answer is B. A good security policy should include guidelines for physical and environmental security, yes. Roles and responsibility, yes. Business continuity and incident response, yes. So the all of them. Which of the following is not considered a threat to information security? Piracy, espionage, employee promotions. So the answer is C. Which component of security policy framework is specific and mandatory within an organization? Guidelines, procedures, standards, recommendation. So the standards. Which of the following is core functionality of PI? Manual data entry, no. Predictive modeling, yes. BI is basically a predictive modeling. Web development, no. Social media marketing. What is the primary purpose of dashboards in BI? To visualize KPI, key performance indicators, and analytics for quick decision making, yes. To perform manual calculation, no. To develop machine learning algorithm, no. To replace business objective with technology, no. So the answer is A. Which phase in BI life cycle? Involves creating the project structure, that is metadata? It's a creation via project structure. The answer is C. OLAP in BI is primarily used for real-time monitoring, no. Solving analytical problems with multiple dimensions. The answer is B. What is the difference between BI and data analytics? BI focus on historical data. Data analytics focus on predictive models. Yes. Data analytics is only used for IT project. No. BI relies on unstructured data. Data analytics rely on structured data. ऐसा कुछ नहीं. Data analytics does not support reporting like PNO. So the answer is A. Difference between BI and data analytics. Which of the following is not an example of BI tool? Power BI, SAP, Business Objects, Python. It's a programming language. So the answer is D. Predictive modeling in BI is used to predictive modeling. Forecast future trends based on statistical analysis. Yes. Create a dashboard for historical data. No. Perform manual data transformation. No. Element all risk. No. What is the role of ETL in BI? ETL extracting, transforming, and loading data. So the answer is B. Which of the following BI tools focuses on drags and drops? So drags and drops is the features of Dundas BI. Funnel charts in Power BI are used to so the distribution of proportion within our data set, analyze data flow from one stage to another stage. Yes. Visualize predictive analytics models. No. Track employee performance metrics. No. So funnel charts is basically analyzing data flow from one stage to another. Which phase in BI life cycle? Creating metrics, dashboard, and reports. It's a develop BI objects. So the answer is A. In what way? In what way do BI tools improve decision making? Improve decision makings by centralizing data and visualizing trends. Yes. By eliminating all errors. No. By automating the hiring process. No. By restricting access to all stakeholders. No. So the answer is A. Which type of BI chart represents trend for line chart? What is the significance of real time monitoring in BI? Significance of real time monitoring: to automate decision making process completely. No. To analyze operational data instantly for quick decision. Yes. To eliminate all business risks. No. To restrict access to sensitive dashboard. No. To analyze operational data instantly for quick decisions. Which of the following is an example of predictive analytics tools in retail BI? Optimizing a real-time process based on trend, creating sales invoice automatically, generating historical dashboards, developing social media marketing strategy. No. So answer is A, optimizing real-time prices based on trends. What does fintech primarily aims to achieve? Fintech enhance complexity of financial transaction. No. Assist business and consumers in efficient financial management. Yes. Replace traditional banking system entirely. No. Reduce the use of mobile technology in financial service. No. So the answer is B. Which technology is not a co-driver of fintech? AI, blockchain, cloud computing, web development. So the answer is D. How does blockchain ensure data immutability? Blockchain by encrypting data with a single master key. No. Through a decentralized consensus and cryptographic hashing, by storing data on a central server using real-time monitoring and validation. So the answer is B. What is the role of a robo advisor in fintech? Robo advisors facilitating peer-to-peer lending platforms. No. Providing automated financial planning and investment advice. Yes. Robo advisors conduct credit scoring. No. Manage ensure claims through manual processing. No. So the answer is B. Which of the following is an example of DLT, distributed ledger technology? Unified payment, UPI. No. Blockchain. Yes. NEFT. No. Internet banking. No. Which of these is a benefit of big data in fintech? Increase dependency on human decision making, reduce scalability of financial services, help predict market changes with data-driven strategy, eliminate the need for cybersecurity. So, benefits of big data and fintech is helps predict market changes with data-driven strategies. So, the answer is C. What type of blockchain? Both allow both private and public. It's a hybrid blockchain. Which of the principles ensure that fintech transaction does not lose CIA? It's a safe transaction principle (STP). What is the primary advantage of cloud computing? Fixed infrastructure cost, limited accessibility to stored data, scalability and pay per user models, dependence on high cost for servers. So the answer is C. AI is used in fintech to automate repetitive tasks and enhance decision making. Yes, create complex algorithm, replace manual data entry entirely, encrypt financial data. So the answer is A. What is a potential risk? What is a potential risk for fintech users due to new technology? Reduced access to personalized services, no increased consumer controls over personal data, no algorithmic discriminations and automated exclusions. Yes, it may be elimination of all manual banking process. No, so the answer is C. Which fintech use case focus on enhancing insurance service? Which, so it's A. What is the main purpose of distributed ledger technology (DLT)? To centralize financial record for easier access, no, to secure and validate transaction without a central authority. Yes, to automate financial process for cost reduction, to simplify credit scoring. No. So the answer is B. How does AI improve fraud detections? By analyzing transactional behavior pattern and identifying anomalies. Yes, the answer is A. By replacing traditional credit check, no. By conducting manual audit, no. By reducing dependency. What is the key benefits of using blockchain for cross-border payments? Increase dependency on central banks, no. Real-time payment settlement with reduced intermediaries. Yes. Enhance manual reconciliation of records, no. Higher processing fee. What is the primary benefits of UPI? What is the primary benefits of UPI? Allowing linking of wallets to UPI app, facilitating interbank transaction with a single click with two-factor authentication. Yes, requiring internet access only P2M. No, transfer funds only during banking hours. No. So the answer is B. Which of the following is not an example? Digital payment methods. It's payment debit cards. Yes. IMPS. Yes. Credit bureau. No. The term RegTech refers to technology for regulating environmental pollutions. No, RegTech. Use of technology for regulatory compliance and monitoring. Yes, it may be. Financial technology used in retail banking. Financial technology used in retail banking. RegTech. No, tool for controlling e-businesses. No, so the answer should be B. What is quantum bit, qubit, in quantum computing? A binary bit used for traditional computing. No, a bit that exists in only one state at a time. Now, a unit of quantum information that can exist in multiple states. Yes, simultaneously. Yes, a bit limited to processing textual data. No, so the answer is C. Which technology primarily enables IoT devices to collect data from the environment? AI, blockchain, embedded sensor, augmented reality. So the answer is C. Which type of blockchain allows public and private? So it's a hybrid. What does rupee ensure in digital payments, the new digital payment issued by government of India. Immediate fund transfer, EFT, no purpose specific, yes, and person specific, yes. A payment methods requiring GPRS, no unlimited transaction. While challenging, which challenges is a major concern in IoT implementation? Absence of wireless technology, lack of AI-enabled fraud detections, hardware compatibility and data security issues, high cost of traditional banking systems, which challenges major concern in IoT implementation in financial industries. So the answer is C, hardware compatibility and data security issues. What is the key feature of Aadhaar enabled payment system? Require smartphone internet access, uses Aadhaar numbers, yes. For bank to bank transactions, can only be used for non financial bank, no allow inter wallet. No. Which of the following is not a benefit of mobile computing? Reduce dependency on fixed work location, no. Enable seamless communication in remote areas, no. Prevent all fraud in digital transaction, no. Facilitates access to organizational data from any location. Which of the following is not a benefit? So, prevent all frauds, no. So the answer is C. Quantum computing is advantageous for financial organization because it eliminates cyber threats. No, it enhances portfolio optimization and fraud detection. Yes, it uses binary bits. It replaces traditional data. No, so the answer is B. In which way does IoT enhance fraud prevention? In financial organization, automating customers profiling processes, analyzing spending behaviors by sensor at POS terminals, yes, replacing all cash-based transaction with e-payment, no, generating smart contracts to secure customers' account, no. So the answer is B. What does National Payment Corporation of India (NPCI) aims to achieve? Promote environmental sustainability through digital payments, no, build a robust payment, yes, and settlement of infrastructure in India. Settlement infrastructure in India, provide direction competition, no, facilitate offline banking in rural area only, no. Which issues does RegTech not address? Monitoring conduct risk and insider trading, no, conducting with AML and UDAAP regulations, no, avoiding hardware compatibility issues in IoT. So the answer is C. What is primary function of mobile wallets? Stored cash and bank notes, no. Perform inter-wallet fund transfer seamlessly, no. Digital store payment detail and transaction history, yes. Offer direct cashbacks from bank on every transaction, no. So the answer is C.